I'm honestly surprised that no one has talked about this game. When it was released in January 24, 2022, I thought everyone would talk about this game. I thought more people would talk about it, because it's a beautiful game. It's so similar to Iron Lung, and for only $2, it was definitely worth it. It may only take like 20 to 40 minutes to complete the game, but I'd say it is 100% worth it. But without further ado, this is Cave Crawler. I found this game from TikTok and bought the game like 2 days later, then streamed the full game on YouTube, then forgot about the game until yesterday. So it seems fitting to cover the game now because still nobody has talked about it. So let's get into it. The story goes that after Rockwell Mining Group got mining rights to an area, the locals told Rockwell Mining about a missing persons report where they were missing near company property. You are a new survey drone developed by the company to find that missing person. Your only objective is to find that person. You travel throughout the cave and start getting a weird feeling like someone's watching you. You hear sounds coming from behind you, but also ahead of you. You can't tell if it's just rocks moving or something else, until you find this. How did this person go missing? Why would they leave their flashlight? Suddenly everything seems off, everything's quiet, but you can't hear things from the distance. Eventually you turn a corner and see. What happened to this guy? Some sort of red block fell onto him? But that doesn't explain why he lost his flashlight, does it? Turns out the red block from before is a crystal with high dense energy that could rival nuclear energy. When realizing this, Rockwell Mining needed deeper exploration to find more crystals. Now it is the cave crawler you control to find more. You first look at the exit wondering if you can leave, but then you decide to march forward instead, until... What was that? Who was that? Is what is going through your mind. Just a black shadow? Was it your imagination? You continue as if nothing happened. You do notice that the walls have become a reddish part to them now. The reddish crystals have affected them. You see way more crystals now too. Like the deeper you go into the cave, the more the crystals affect the cave. You find another body and scan it. Once you're done scanning it, something pulls it. Is it the Shadow Man? You continue through the mine, but when you go look at the path underneath you, this happens. First, a body moves, and now something is detected under you. What is really happening in this cave? You start to notice that the air has some red spores in it. But then... this cave has something going on about it, and it is not stable. You find another body, but something's different about him. He looks more slimy and looks kind of like the Shadow Man. But what made him look like this? Who or what did this? Then the next body you find, and well... it seems like the crystals are making people look like this. This body is all veiny and even still has his hat on. The body's pulsing like something took over the body. When you finish scanning it, crystals pop out of it. But does that mean that all the crystals in the cave you've been seeing are dead bodies? The Rockwell Mining Company found that the small spores, when formed with a biological material, will make the crystals. Small parts of the crystals appear within 24 hours, but the full crystals will start appearing after 2 days. The RMG noticed that there's a slow buildup of vibrations inside the cave, and as the cave crawler was sent in to find missing crew and find the vibrations, you notice now that the cave has even more crystals in the walls, and There are little veins coming from the ground. You scan the exit, but the only thing it says is no turning back now. You make a turn and see this. You scan it and it says the seed is first planted. The body isn't turning into a crystal, it's turning into something else. You find another body. Then scanning it says a mistake was made. Something went wrong here. But you need to find your team first. You find your first team member, but he's all crystal now. When scanning it, you see the words, "You found a crystal." You find others and it says there are no bodies left, only the crystals. As you keep finding crystal people, you hear footsteps around you and other cave sounds. You keep feeling like something you see from the corner of your vision or in the darkness. But as you find the last crystal, the cave shakes. Then we get a warning. This video should not be seen or disturbed. They want this to be hidden. You are now investigating earthquakes caused by the cave. You notice the walls are filled with a blood red-like texture. You find this walking around. As you continue through the cave, you end up here, and well, this happens. I love this game. This game uses sound effects so fucking well. It's insane. The whole game is quiet with random sounds that almost sound human. The build up to the big eye is also beautiful. You start to slowly realize what's going on and what really is happening in this cave. I still don't really understand the guy at the start of the second tape, but other than that, for $2 it's so worth it. Again, it's short, but it's fine. Anyways, tell me in the comments if you like this style of content. I like it, but I will change it up sometimes, so like and subscribe if you would like to. Have a good rest of your day, and bye.